on Substack, I shared things that my mind traced on over July, and so I thought I'd share them here. Number 1, the Princely Hawking Party painting by Mirza Ali. Oh, like, wait. He was the son of the prominent painter Sultan Muhammad, Safavid era painter, and this painting specifically was said to have been painted in 1574, and I just love the opaque watercolour, the gold, the embellishments. Oh wow, it's beautiful. The next thing is how many pink lady apples I have consumed over my 21 years of life. This followed a week where I ate at least 3 a day, and so it just had me thinking, how many of them have I eaten? My next thing was the green-blue colour spectrum. This is because I have had many conversations about how I apparently cannot differentiate between blue and green. This to me is like turquoise, so this leans on the green side, but many others have said that this is blue, and it's not just with this top, it's like with most things that are blue or green. I don't know, so I've been researching the blue-green colour spectrum and how this is arguably the most common form of colour blindness, where people can't differentiate between blues and greens. So yeah. The next thing, Thomas Sankara's A United Front Against Debt speech in 1987, where he addresses imperialism and colonization and the debts that these African countries are owed and are said to owe. I think he was just a man that was so beautifully well articulate, and he wanted his nation to succeed. I really like Thomas Sankara, and he's a man that I think inspires many. My next thing was Marilyn Monroe's marriage and subsequent divorce to Arthur Miller. They just had such a tumultuous relationship, divorce. I think he just had this idealized perception of her as Marilyn Monroe, and obviously she struggled with drugs and mental health issues, and so I don't think he really ever knew half of who she was, and so I think that's what led to marriage. But read it, like the marriage, the divorce, the aftermath. I think it's something that was just like crazy. My next person, Saint Teresa of Avila. I remember reading over her when I was studying A-level philosophy, and I read a biography of Saint Teresa of Avila, and she just sounds like a wonderful woman. And I love all the art pieces, the statues, the sculptures devoted to her. I think that they're beautiful. I think there's one in Rome. Oh, beautiful. My next thing, the connection between our olfactory senses and our memory. I have deja vu so often where I smell something and I'm instantly transported to a time, a place. Read the novel Perfume, it's really good. And I don't know, I was just researching the connection between our olfactory systems and senses and memory, and how scent is arguably one of the biggest, one of the things that we depend on the most for our memory, because it's linked to taste and blah 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 blah, but that was something. The next one, 1970s Libya funk, Habibi funk in Libyan, and I think we've just seen a resurgence of Arabic music in the West especially, but I walked into a brand new Melville in London, and they were playing Hamid al-Shara'i, a Libyan artist, and I was like, what the hell? How do they know this? And so I was going over the origins of Habibi funk and Libya 1970s music, and there was so much going on which was just not really made known or relevant. Maybe within Libya it was, but globally, and I feel like now we're rediscovering this genre, and so very interesting to read. Last but not least, Mawdudi's conception of a theo-democracy, not a theocracy, a theo-democracy. Abu Ala al-Mawdudi is a contemporary political activist, Islamic scholar, political thinker, and I'm doing a dissertation on democracy, and so I thought it's relevant.